Hey guys, it's Kim here and welcome to E3 2014. Today I am at the Square Enix booth because of course I am. All I ever talk about is Square Enix. First up, I had an interview with Naoki Yoshida-san, who is the creative director of Final Fantasy XIV, and we caught up with what's going on in the MMO. Let's take a look.
So I've just seen that the two new classes have been announced, Ninja and Rogue. Can you tell me a little bit more about them both, please?
So first we're going to start off with the base class, the Rogue. We got a lot of feedback from players saying that they want to play the thief type of job that we know from the Final Fantasy series, and because so many players wanted that, we wanted to make that one of the first classes we released. As for the ninja job that is going to be coming off of Rogue, we realized that ninja is very popular around the world, not just in Final Fantasy, but a popular, I guess, profession, you could call it. On the other hand, we didn't have a stealth type of class in the game, because with the coming PvP frontline that we have planned for future release, we wanted a type of job that could be, that type of stealthy class, and could be, could gather information and go covert, and this makes it perfect for the content that we have coming up. As for the Rogue, the main type of playstyle will be involving poison. You'll choose different types of poison to put onto your daggers or short swords, and then decide what type of poison is based on which type of battles. And so it's going to be a different type of DPS job than the other DPS jobs we have in the game. And as for ninja, it's all about the ninjutsu. You make your gestures, you do your mudlas, and then you form these ninjutsus and you have these spells. That's what we want to do. We wanted to make it based off of something like that, where you do your ninjutsu to breathe ice onto your opponents, things like that. Something that, when players see it, they will recognize, oh, this is exactly what we wanted a ninja to do. As we get closer to our 2.4 patch launch, we'll be releasing more information on both of this class and this job. We know that when patch 2.4 is released, that pretty much, Eorze is going to be filled with ninjas and rogues. But we're kind of looking forward to, how an Eorze filled with ninjas looks. So.
Of course, one of the things you're probably screaming at me right now is, where is Kingdom Hearts 3 and where is Final Fantasy XV? I know I'm just as kind of brokenhearted as you guys, but they are not here, they're not ready yet. However, there was Final Fantasy XIV, and there's also Kingdom Hearts 2.5, which is a HD remix of Kingdom Hearts 2, bundled with Birth by Sleep, which was on the PSP. Even though Final Fantasy XV isn't here though, there was an announcement that I've been waiting for ages. Square Enix have finally announced that Final Fantasy Agito and Final Fantasy Type 0 are being released in the West. Now, if you don't know what these are, Type 0 was actually announced way back when 13 was originally announced. It was meant to be part of the Nova Crystallis universe, and it was going to be a PSP game based in an academy. It's sort of like Valkyria Chronicles, and it was never brought out to the West because I guess the Final Fantasy XIII franchise got too big, and they never had enough money left after 13 to localize it. So it's finally coming. It's coming to the PS Vita. It's also coming to the PlayStation 4, although it's going to be a digital download, so it's not quite a PlayStation 4 game, although it has been critified for the PlayStation 4. So I'm so excited for that. Agito as well is a mobile game. I don't know too much about that one, but I'm sure we'll see plenty more coming in the upcoming months. One of the other things that I've been taking a look at here is Final Fantasy Theatrhythm Curtain Call. I am a huge fan of Final Fantasy Theatrhythm. It's a rhythm action game that takes all the songs from Final Fantasy, the whole catalog, and, well, like I said, you play a rhythm action game, and it's split into different things like events, which is where you play, where you tap over CGI movies. Then there's battles where you battle boss monsters, and then there's adventure mode. And it's one of my favorite DS games. Not a lot of people know about it, which is a shame because it's brilliant. Curtain Call is the sequel. It's coming out at the end of this year, and it's as well as Final Fantasies 1 to 13, it now has music from 14 and also Advent Children, and I spotted Final Fantasy Tactics on there as well. So I had a quick go. It's a lot of fun. It's exactly the same as the first game, but just more. There is more stuff in it. So, who can go wrong with that? Hopefully, I'll be playing a lot more of it in the upcoming months, because it's definitely one of my favorite games of the show. There's also the usual Square Enix stuff, so we got Murdered Soul Suspect, we got Nosgoth, and there's Tomb Raider Guardians of Light, the sequel to that as well. Of course, in terms of swag, I think the Square Enix booth has some pretty funny stuff. I managed to bag this. I beat Leviathan, so there's a battle arena here with Final Fantasy XIV, and you can go up against Leviathan, who of course arrived in the latest patch 2.2. So I sort of maybe didn't fight him. I sort of maybe used my press pass to get the t-shirt, but I fought him in the actual game at home. So of course, yeah, so I love my little Leviathan t-shirt. We also have the world's biggest bag. at how big this is. This bag is so big, I could probably use it as a dress. So amazing. I don't really know why these bags are so big. I guess it's to hold other swag in. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you got the Black Mage on the back there. So pretty cool swag, Final Fantasy. So that's it for me in the Square Enix booth. See you guys next time.